You scroll through Instagram, hundreds of faces, selfies, vacations, perfectly lit dinners. But then there's that one person in your life, maybe a friend, maybe a coworker, maybe even you, who never posts a single photo. No profile picture, no stories, just silence. Why? Psychology tells us that people who avoid sharing photos online often have a highly developed sense of personal boundaries. They see their life as something precious, not a performance, not content, not a highlight reel for strangers to judge. Studies show that privacy-driven people tend to score higher in introversion and autonomy. They ask a question that most of us never stop to ask. Why does the world need to see this moment? And honestly, that's not weird. That's self-awareness. But here's where it gets deeper. For some people, the reason is fear, not of cameras but of opinions. The fear that someone will comment something cruel, that people will compare, that they'll be found not enough. Social anxiety, low self-esteem, or past experiences of online bullying can all create a psychological block around sharing your image. It's a form of self-protection. The digital world can be brutal, and some people have already been burned by it. Here's something fascinating that researchers have found. People who don't photograph every moment actually tend to remember experiences more vividly. When you're busy taking the perfect shot, you're not actually living the moment. You're producing content. Non-sharers often have a deep, almost philosophical belief. This sunset is mine. It doesn't need likes to be beautiful. That's not antisocial. That's a form of mindfulness. There's another layer, and this one is powerful. Some non-sharers are deeply conscious about who controls their image. In a world of facial recognition, data harvesting, and AI-generated deepfakes, refusing to share photos is an act of digital self-defense. They understand something most of us ignore. Once you post a photo, you lose control of it forever. These individuals tend to be highly analytical, and they've made a deliberate, informed choice. That's not paranoia. That's intelligence. And finally, the most beautiful reason of all. Many people who don't share photos on social media crave real, deep connection, not surface-level validation. They don't want 200 strangers double-tapping their face. They want one person to really see them. Studies in social psychology show that people with low online visibility often have stronger, more authentic offline relationships. They share their photos, just not with the world, with the people who actually matter. So the next time you notice someone who doesn't post photos, don't assume they're boring. Don't assume they're hiding. Maybe they're just more self-aware than the rest of us. Maybe they understand something that took the world years of social media burnout to figure out. Your life doesn't need an audience to be meaningful. Which type are you? Drop a comment below. And if this made you think, share it. Ironically,